Hi, I'm Todd Abor,
I'm Peter Goodman.
and welcome to Real.
Essentials.
There we go. Okay, today we wanted to talk about something that's relatively new in the business, but really helps the buyers out in making a real estate transaction much easier. And that is the Fast Track program for titles. So, Pete, why don't you tell us about it?
So actually, the great thing about it is it doesn't just help buyers, it helps sellers, because think about it. Buyers and sellers want to get to the closing table. You're buying a house. As soon as you get an accepted offer,
Right.
what's the next thing you're doing? You're picking out furniture, right? You're imagining when you're going to be moving into your new home. So the last thing that you want is to have an issue with title. And a lot of people don't even understand what title is. So whenever you buy a house, you need title insurance. Title insurance makes sure there are no liens or judgments on the house, no open permits, nothing that's going to prevent you from closing. Basically, it's like when you get a home inspection. We talked about home inspections before. So
Right.
when you get a home inspection to make sure you understand the physical condition of the property, a title inspection gives you the legal condition of the property.
So, we talked a couple weeks ago about people and their loan is clear to close, but now there's some sort of issue.
It's
You
crazy.
know.
This is what happens so often nowadays. You know, with technology and everything else, you think it would be easier. It's become harder because what's happened is as county clerks are scanning things into their system, as lenders are getting busy, the things are getting missed. So what happens is all of a sudden you're about to close and everyone says, okay, great, we have a mortgage, you have an extension on your interest rate, it's gonna expire in a couple days, we're ready to close. And you reach out and you find out, oh, there was an old mortgage that we know it was paid off, but we can't find proof. And now it's gonna delay 2 weeks while we search to get proof that that mortgage was actually paid off. That's a title issue.
Right.
Happens regularly. Other issues that we have is there's an estate, let's say someone died, and you need an heirship affidavit, or you need some other a death certificate, you need other information, and these things are coming up at the very end when you're ready to close.
What does Fast Track do, Pete?
So what Fast Track does, and I love this program, we just, it's a new program, and my office is using it. We're recommending it to everyone. What they do is they're doing a preliminary title search, and they're doing it at the deal seat stage, meaning when the deal first comes in, they're not waiting to order title until you get into contract. Normally, an attorney orders title when you're in contract. The report comes in, the raw data comes into the title company. Right. They put it all together. So let's say you order title 2 or 3 days after contract. The title company gets the raw data. It takes them a week or two to put it in the contract. You're looking at getting a report 3 to 4 weeks after you're in contract.
Right.
And when I say that, I mean, by the time it gets reviewed by the attorney and they start clearing it, you're usually 3 or 4 weeks in, maybe even 5 weeks in. With the Fast Track program, they're doing this 2 or 3 days after you're in contract. So that mortgage issue we had before, they find out about 2 or 3 days after contract instead of 3 to 4 weeks after contract. You're getting those issues resolved. So it's going to take 2 or 3 weeks to resolve. You have it.
And one of the amazing things is you were saying to me that the cost for Fast Track is covered in my title anyway. So if I move forward with the title report.
So what's great about it is, first of all, the title company that does it is insured through First American's
Right, one of the biggest companies.
So number two, what you really want to understand is that you're paying these closing costs anyway, right? So you're paying for all these searches anyway, and they're usually paid at closing. And the way it works is they're charging, I think it's $260, and that's all you're paying, and you're not paying it up front. If you use the title company, it's part of your closing costs. You don't use the title company, it's $260, and sellers can do it too. So why wouldn't you want to find out if you have clear title up front?
Right. So just like on the home inspection guy who gets the $600-700 from me, that's additional to my closing costs. I don't necessarily need a home inspection, but most people get it anyway. This is the same cost to me, so me not getting it is silly.
It's due diligence. If you don't do, like anything else,
right,
you're buying probably maybe not the most expensive thing you ever buy, but certainly
right,
the most cherished thing at your home.
Right, now that we're coming into the end of the summer, somebody goes into contract now, they want to close the end of August, so the kids are in for the school district. You don't want to find out August 31st that, we're not closing till the end of
Can
September.
you imagine that? You're trying to get the kids into school, all the stuff you have to do.
And now
trying
you
to
drive
move,
right now. You're
and now
driving
you
30
can't
miles
close.
a
Right.
day to
And that's
to
happened.
school.
So
Okay.
that's why this fast track program
And
is awesome.
what should they do if they want the fast track program? Do they call you? What do they do?
Call me. I'll put you in touch. It really is a lifesaver. I've already had a couple of deals that were saved that they could have either not closed at all or got delayed, and at clients that save thousands of dollars on saving their interest rate lock because we spotted these issues up front. So all I do is reach out to me. You can just call me, or actually email is probably the best thing. Email at RE, that's RE like real estate, at BFS Law Firm. B as in boy, F as in Frank, S as in Sam, lawfirm.com.
And if your realtor doesn't recommend it, then tell your realtor about it and have them reach out, because the realtors will love it also.
Yep.
All right. Once again, Todd Adwar,
Peter Goodman.
thank you for attending Real Essentials.